crazy shit. What
the fuck, bro?
I was doing erratic things.
Oh my fucking god!
Every week I was crazy, bro. Nah, listen, I ain't go that far, but
I just looked myself in the mirror and said, "Wow, you better."
listen. So we know the topic one.
What Kevin Hart said about this?
That's what I went to. Your dad was with me.
Sucking dick for money.
I'm just spitting. Yeah, I'm just spitting. I'm just spitting. This shit have been on my mind for quite some time. I gotta put this shit on the line. I'm just spitting. Yeah, I'm just spitting.
Welcome back. Welcome all the way the fuck back to yet another episode of Dropping Dymes Podcast.
You see it. Here.
In case you don't know, my name is Byron.
I'm Wallace, baby.
And I'm Brandon.
Here we go.
And we dropping dimes, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
See if you can pick something up real quick.
So,
Have you ever had to drop a dime? Like a dime piece?
like,
Never had one.
drop one like I gotta let you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me tell you, I'm tell you that was crazy. That's crazy.
I knew my lane, dog. I knew my lane.
I felt like that was when I realized I was grown, because I felt like keeping her around when it wasn't helping.
Turning down that first piece of pussy, it was like,
Oh, turning down the piece of pussy was different.
that first piece of pussy you turned down, it's like, yeah, I'm grown now. Goddamn.
Nah, for real.
straight.
Yeah.
Nah, for real.
Yeah.
'Cause
I ain't no needy, horny ass little 16-year-old.
I'm
Yeah.
fine or not, like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
The more finer, the better.
The turn down.
Build the confidence.
Stay in my lane. Stay in your lane.
Nigga here crazy. All right, sorry. Yeah, dropping down.
Dropping Dimes Podcast, man. And of course, welcome in. We appreciate you. Thanks for giving us a little bit of your time, letting us borrow just a little bit of your space.
Just a little bit,
so we
baby.
can come through and do what we do, man, and that's just talk.
Talk.
While we talking, tell your friends to tell their friends to come be our friends,
Come be our friends,
so
man.
we can all be friends.
So we can all be friends.
Because we need them to subscribe. We got to get to this 1,000 subscriber
One
mark.
stack, baby.
1K.
Yeah.
One stack, whatever you want to call it.
One band.
One bundle.
Yeah.
All of that.
Need it.
We need 1,000. So whatever you got to do to get your friends here, I ain't promising nothing else. They told me I can't offer any more
you gotta stop that
prizes.
shit,
They took me off the prize patrol. They was like, I can't get nothing else away.
I see where your heart is.
Man,
But think
talk
about
first.
it. We ain't
Let's
getting nothing
talk.
away. I ain't had to get nothing away. To this point, we ain't had to get nothing away.
Probably was supposed to, but
Nah, they don't be doing that.
oh, all right.
What y'all gonna do?
This is your chance.
Nah,
what's
they
the
said you told me it ain't no more chances. So
So
just
people
do it
last
'cause of the
week,
goodness
people
of your
last
heart.
week gonna do it, and then they gonna be pissed because we ain't gonna give them no shirt.
hey,
if they do it,
don't forget, drop in the comment section or the DM a question that you want read on the show.
Yeah.
Tune in to see if we read your question on the show.
There you
and we're
go.
going to answer
And
it. And
you
that's
will
it.
not get a shirt.
You can't say that. Just leave that part out.
Alright, cool.
and if we read your question, I got your shirt. Nah, for real.
I like to use that word. I. Good.
Yeah, if we read your question
Take
on
responsibility.
the pod, I got a shirt for you.
That's what I'm talking about. What's the
Not
thumb?
out of the budget.
It's a drop it dime shirt worn by one of these two men,
take the
small
shirt off
or
my back.
medium. We're gonna take that shirt. We're gonna have them
But
sign
don't say
it.
small on this show, bro.
Have them sign it.
We
And
gained
we're
some
gonna
weight
get
over
it
there.
out.
dog.
We're gonna put it in a.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
ain't gonna do all that.
episode.
I was about to lie. I said we're gonna put it in a frame, send it out to you. That's
You
a
been
lie.
lying the whole time.
No, listen.
You can't take the shirt off my back.
If people do what they supposed to do,
All right, I might let it
we'll
happen.
test it.
All right,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? I'm not gonna take the shirt off this man back. Not me. Because that's the biggest goddamn pause of the day. You understand me? So I'm not. We gonna have a shirt. We'll get it out to you. I don't know about no signatures. Some people don't know how to write in cursive. But
I think we was the last, probably. No,
the
probably
last
after
group,
us.
live it
What?
To
out
write in
the
cursive.
Oh,
learn how to write in cursive.
yeah.
Yeah. So again, like Brandon said, drop your questions in the comments.
Shit.
That nigga look like
Listen, now, That was scary.
Like
I
he
ain't know
said.
we were talking about on or off camera. Like Brandon
Boy.
said. Okay, all right.
Drop your questions in the comments.
All right.
And if we
Well
choose
done, well
your
done.
question to get read on the air as the question of the week, or we answering it as the question of the week, hey man, we're gonna get something out to you. All right.
Yeah, man. I like it. I like it.
Do we have a question of the week?
I thought you had that. I really did. I thought you said
I don't
something.
think I got. Oh, you know what? No, I don't think I do.
Hey, I got a question. What is your worst nightmare? Whether it's a real dream that you had that was a nightmare, or like something that you've thought about that's a nightmare of yours.
Going broke for 800, Alex.
Why is that?
Oh shit. What? Not being able to take care of any of my responsibilities is my worst nightmare.
Your worst nightmare?
Yes.
It's not liberating?
And that's jail, that's smoking crack, that's losing a job, that's anything. Nigga, yeah. It's worst nightmare.
You ever really thought through that process? Like if those things happen? Like what you would do
Oh,
if you went broke?
yeah, it ain't. I mean,
'Cause a lot
Going
of people do some crazy shit when they go broke.
going broke. I won't allow myself to go broke.
That's not my question.
You said, what if it happened?
Yeah.
I would just have to rebuild.
Not.
Yeah, just have to rebuild. Part of what we talking about today. Starting up.
Oh, yeah. Pull the brand.
That's usually me.
Yeah. No, I think
But
I think that's valuable because people go broke. People go through situations where they have less or lack. But the mindset of what happens next.
And it's
rebuild.
also kind of good that I've been there.
Yeah.
So you know you can come back.
Yeah,
From.
I know I can get out of that.
But somebody who hasn't now.
Woo.
But look,
We see people kill themselves for it all the
you
time.
can. But now what Brandon has told them is you can rebuild.
Yeah, but it's a lot of people who don't.
Listen.
They can't see past that moment.
Right. That's why I'm putting so much weight on what he's saying. It's like you can't. It's just like you are enough. You can rebuild in your worst times.
Yeah.
I was-
This nigga here, bro. He got close and shit. Yeah, you can. Yeah.
What's your worst nightmare, brother?
Man, my worst nightmare, bro, is like I'm getting chased, like some infantry or some kind of like agency that broke into my house or my business. Has happened either way.
You don't flip out the bed, grab the 12 gauge?
Nah,
You
I
remember
got the Draco.
Oh.
Yeah. But nah, I
makes
actually
sense.
have weapons in the dream, and I'm running like I'm trying to get to my family.
Mhm.
And it's been my mother, it's been my sister, it's been my wife, it's been. I mean, the situation is always a different person, but I'm trying to get to them, and my goal is to survive, but then get them and protect them. So I'm shooting behind my head, I'm ducking behind, rolling, and then I always get to like I'm close to them, and then I get shot,
Dang.
and I get.
I was about to say, do anybody else like get beat up in their dream? Bro, I can't never hit the person.
I feel
bro.
like I feel like I can't swing in my dream.
That me, bro. I don't know why the fuck I'm not Mike Tyson in my own dream. This is my dream. Let me fucking
Nah.
whoop it. Bro,
Let me loose.
I cannot just like it's always something. I can't punch a
Yeah.
motherfucker in the dream. I don't know what that is.
I don't know either, cause I lose a lot in my dreams.
Bro,
A lot.
like, what the fuck?
Like,
I
it's
won,
better
but
to wake up.
but I don't know how. Like it ain't cause I just knocked his ass out. I probably
Yeah.
tripped him or something. But bro, like yeah, I don't know. I was just curious about
Yeah,
that. Can
but
you
nah.
fight in your dream?
Usually when I get to that point, I'm moving in slow motion. Everybody else
Okay,
moving fast.
yeah, so that's
but
what
I'm
I'm
like moving in
saying.
slow motion. I gotta try to make some type of an adjustment.
Okay, all
To
right.
make
So
the
it
shit
ain't just
happen.
me. I was
Yeah.
like, why the fuck am
Said
I
my
just
best chance to probably blow us all up,
weak as fuck?
cause I can't win. But yeah, back to my dream.
Yeah, man. Go
So
ahead.
I'm always running, shooting behind me, and then I get shot right before I get to whoever I'm trying to get to save. And then it's not like the dream ends right there. I'm shot on the ground, like I guess dying, bleeding out or whatever, and they come walk up over top of me.
Blow your motherfucking
and then I wake
head
up.
off. Oh.
I wake up before I get walked down.
Unalive.
That
Damn.
shit is
Damn,
crazy.
that's
That
crazy.
is crazy.
And I wake up and I be sweating like a motherfucker. Goddamn, it's like I really experienced all
Have
of
you
that.
Googled that?
Nah.
I want to see what the fuck that means.
We might need to.
Yeah.
Not right now though.
No.
But yeah, that's my worst nightmare, real dream.
So on
type
a lighter
situation.
note for mine, my real worst realistic nightmare is having to get a snake out the house.
Yeah, that'd be tough.
Bruh,
You couldn't do it.
who? I mean, I would have to, but
Yeah.
who? Jesus Christ, boy, oh God, that's gonna be a long day. Bro, that's like a real fear of mine.
I'm gonna go spray some alcohol on his eyes.
I don't know what to do. I got a shovel,
Think about it.
Hit your head.
and I ain't never. That's the only reason I have a shovel.
But the only thing I want, no,
I swear to God.
the only thing I'm worried about that is like when I leave to go get the shovel, I don't know where it is. That's my only issue.
You just gotta get somebody to keep eyes on him.
And then it depends on how
Brandon?
big.
Jamie.
I don't even, if it's big, I don't even know if I can do this. I'm gonna have to shoot it.
Got
I
to.
can shoot it because I don't think I can. Like I always said, I don't think I can stab nobody. That shit is just too squirmy for me. But I can shoot the shit out you.
Out here, nigga.
I like it personal. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit. It's too.
Twist. Got
Yeah,
twist.
I mean, unless I'm just
And then rip it out.
in fucking rage and anger. Yeah, I'm sure I can stab you 20 times. But
I don't want to get that close to a snake though.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's a real fear. My granddad
killed
used to
the fucking
always
show.
be like, "What about when you get a family?" Just like when I took my son fishing.
Yeah.
Nigga, I never took a fish off my own fucking hook before. Never. I ain't tell y'all this, bro.
A snake got the fish, right?
No.
Oh.
Took my
Nah,
son
just having to
fishing.
unhook that.
Took my
that's
son
a goofy
fishing.
Oh, I
shit.
thought it-
So it was
Warren
just
Marcus
really
got
for
the fish.
it was really for a training day, like just to. I need to take my son fishing and my daughter. These motherfuckers catching fish.
So you got to take it off the hook.
So I got it. So I'm like, so as soon as he bring it up, I go from excited to shit. I ain't never fucking took a fish off the hook because that
Always
shit
gave
just
it
always
to Grandpa.
looked crazy to me. So I just stayed gangster, got my glove, grabbed the fish. So all of this shit is a first time, but I'm looking like the man.
Yeah.
Cause don't nobody in the family know that I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah.
So I try to get the hook out with my hand. I'm struggling. I'm squeezing the shit out of the fish. I'm struggling. So I'm like, my pliers. I got some needle nose. I got my needle nose
Man
pliers.
did surgery on the
Got
fish.
the nigga out. So I'm like, okay, let's go. Cause you have to throw him back. And I threw that nigga back. That nigga did this. Dead in the motherfucker.
You did surgery on his ass.
I was squeezing the shit out of
Hey,
him.
did you hear about they let this doctor let this 13-year-old drill into this dude's skull? It was the doctor's daughter. They let her come into surgery and drill into somebody's skull. They were doing brain surgery. Yeah, that face.
Well, damn.
Oh, that's what you did to that fish.
Shit on my fish story. Cause that's crazy.
Fucking wild, bro.
But yeah, granddad used to always, what about when you have kids? When you get it, you used to always say, you can't be scared because when you get a family, you're going to have to do this. So I was thinking like, nigga, I ain't going to even take him to kill no deer. He ain't going to slaughter no hog, so he ain't going to have to do that. Like, bro, I'm just not going to do it. But I never thought about fucking fishing and snakes. Turtle,
Yeah.
get a turtle out of there. I can get a rat out of there. I can get a squirrel out of there. All that
Yeah,
nigga.
me and
Snake.
snakes, dog. Yeah.
Ooh, man.
I will say, if I'm
And
outside,
birds up close too. They
If I'm
real
outside-
scary up close.
really,
A bird on the inside or somewhere.
and I'm cool with
That
birds.
bitch get. Man, that bitch get.
So
that's
if we
some scary
outside,
shit, man.
if we outside, I kill a snake. It's inside.
Inside, I'm talking about
That's what I'm
inside.
saying.
Yeah.
Inside is different.
Outside on the grab, man. Get that
Hell
nigga out of the
yeah.
business.
Look,
But
I got space to
just
move
think
around a
about
little bit.
in your bathroom.
Boy, I have the worst dream. I'm taking a fucking shower and a snake slithering that bitch out. That shit be killing me, bro.
Anyway,
You was
I'm a
screaming.
slip. I'm a
You was
slip and fall.
screaming.
That
not
bitch
even
go-
the carpet. I want to give you the bathroom floor snake. Like, what
You
the
was-
fuck
you
am I
was
supposed
screaming.
to do?
I probably would.
I can see that nigga
It's
screaming.
gonna be a manly scream.
The fuck is he supposed to do? What are you doing? You not screaming?
No, I'm grab the snake head.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, country ass.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's really what it is.
My granddaddy grabbed the tail and just, like, so I see
Yeah.
it was a snake in the yard. That nigga went and grabbed the tail.
Start slamming it.
And that was it. And it was over.
Yeah.
Tell that bitch up, he was dead. My granddad grabbed a possum by the tail. And that bitch went.
Hell yeah.
But he just had it. Slung that bitch.
Nah.
I'm not doing that shit. But see, shit like that, I can kill. Like, I could just shoot a possum. That's easy.
You can just shoot a snake. Scared you might miss, you might take your pistol.
Bro, my daddy,
I put alcohol
when I
in
was
his head,
young,
though, I'm telling you.
was shooting at a
Who
rat.
told you that? Where did you get that from, bro?
I just made it up.
My daddy was shooting at a rat in the house.
With y'all in the house?
Yeah, big ass rat.
Hey, I went to war with a
When I
rat,
was
bro,
little.
at our house. I threw a weight at it. I had left a mouse trap. Got his arm, so he couldn't run. I came in the house. I got a 10-pound weight, dumbbell weight.
Missed it.
No, I hit that motherfucker, and he's still squirming around. And I came over and got the weight again and threw it down, hit him in the head.
In the house?
In the house. He had been
Blood
terrorizing
everywhere.
us for like 2 months.
But I'm saying, he was on the thing like a rat. If he stuck, you could just pick that up and throw it outside and kill it. Not in the house.
He
That
died.
nigga, he was in the
He
moment.
died.
That nigga, then he got,
Look, I had
now
been
he
trying
got
to get him
now
from-
he
now
got
he
a
gotta
mouse-
clean up.
He got a mouse ghost in his
Blood,
house.
goddamn.
I had been
rat
trying to catch him
brain
for
and
2
shit.
months. It
That
was
nigga
go
said,
time.
hey,
It was go
over.
time.
He got the
I
goat.
told you I could win when I'm in real life. In my dreams, I'm dying.
Yeah, damn. But yeah, he'll tell
Oh
you.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
dream. Let's get to something.
My worst dream, like realistically, worst nightmare is being inadequate. Now, as far as like a nightmare,
Oh, elaborate on being in that.
being inadequate.
I'm about to say we definitely coming back to it.
Yeah,
Right
not
now.
just like kind of like you said, like being broke, but not necessarily being broke, but not being able to take care of things in life. Like I remember like thinking like, man, bro, this was what made me buy rubbers when I was in college. If I had a kid right now, I would not be able to really give it the life that a baby deserved. When I was like 20, 21, 22, 23, bro, I can't afford another person.
That was very mature thinking, brother.
Honestly, I think I was more afraid of that than
Yeah,
STDs.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, not AIDS. Because I was like, you gonna die. But with STDs, I was like, yeah, I don't want a kid.
Yeah,
Because I can't give it what
I
I
can't give it,
feel
yeah.
like it deserves.
That's most people. See, and y'all
Except
going
me.
to the elaboration part of, I can't have a kid because I can't give it what it deserves. No, I didn't even think about it. I
We
can't
know.
have a kid because my parents gonna fuck me up. So
Nah,
See, I knew
both ways.
My
work.
dad couldn't. He had a kid at 19, so I'm like, hey, like father, like son, right? I wasn't gonna say that, but
No sir.
But
Fired on.
but when I had my situation, both my parents surprised me in how they responded. They both came to me and was like, I don't approve of what you've done, but you know you got family here to support you. I did not. I was scared as shit to tell them. Scared as shit. But they both, in separate spaces, came and told me that.
That's how my little brother was. He told my baby brother first.
Yeah.
My baby brother called me, and Marquis got a baby on the way. I said, what? Call him. Nigga, you got a baby on the way? Man,
He was like, I
hell
can't
yeah.
trust that motherfucker for nothing.
Nah, but my baby brother, that's too much for him to handle. So it's like, I gotta call Brandon. Like,
I gotta get
this is too much.
Somebody who know how to handle this.
But maybe your middle brother knew to tell your little brother.
They were both in Mobile, so
Okay.
it was like, man, I don't
We
want to
right
call
here
Brandon
together,
because
yeah.
Brandon might goddamn give me a lecture.
You might
and all
drive his
that
ass
shit.
over here.
Or
That
yeah.
too.
And so I called him. Like, Dad told me he got a baby. Like what? Like, he's like, hell yeah, man. I'm scared to damn tell Daddy.
Yeah.
I said, well, tell Mama first. Goddamn. And
She
then
can help
we
break
go,
the news.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
go to Daddy. Don't tell them together.
He was having kids before you, or you had?
So 6 months before Madison.
Damn.
Yeah. So
He the youngest, and he
They-
got the oldest.
yeah, he the middle son, and so my nephew and Madison 6 months apart. So yeah.
And you said, well, he's gonna need some cousins, so.
Nah, nigga,
Oh,
hell
okay.
nah. It wasn't playing. Goddamn it. It just happened. But I bet he was like, hell yeah. Goddamn it. So, I ain't the only one. So yeah. That nigga did that shit.
And now we here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's your nightmare?
yeah, the inadequacy.
Yeah,
Nightmare wise, bro, like I lived through some crazy shit. Sometimes
That's
just
a fact.
reliving shit.
That's a fact. Yeah.
Like where you can't, like I said, you moving in slow motion, everybody else moving fast. You know what I'm saying? And you turn, you like, God damn, another one? Bitch, just let me move.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
shit
Right.
slow as
Like,
fuck.
if you just give me my real abilities,
I be hitting them niggas like
to
this.
see what I can do in this motherfucker.
I be hitting them niggas like this.
Right.
Bro,
Everything soft.
Right, like I'm thrown, like so like what I was saying, like how I started to time out because I know I'm moving in slow motion.
Yeah.
I would throw shit and that shit just be hanging, and I know they gonna run into it basically.
Man,
Like that's how I,
you were throwing that
was the
shit 50 feet in front of there.
yeah, basically, like that was the only way for me to start to make it out of these fucking dreams. You know what I'm saying?
That shit funny.
Tactician.
Hey man, you gotta figure out a way to not die.
Well,
Figure out ways to not
wake
die.
up. I just
that
wake
nigga
up.
finna eat some chips.
I was. And I realized that bill right here.
That nigga said,
Them hoes finna be so crunchy and good.
all in my ear.
Yeah, I had realized we was on the podcast.
Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, man.
Space awareness.
but yeah, I think, but like that whole just not being able to provide thing was scary as fuck for me growing up, man. Like I felt like I was already doing more than I could at the time, and then to think like another person,
A whole person.
oh my god,
That ain't going away.
oh my god.
That shit stressful at any age, goddamn.
And then
Another person? God.
I think what was scarier for me was because I wasn't really working a job. Like we was figuring out ways to get money, but we ain't had no adult job. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, man, what if this girl?
Don't.
What?
Don't. Just keep going.
What?
Keep going, bro.
So, like, what if this girl say, "I'm gonna put you on child support"?
Yeah.
Boy,
Oh man.
what am I gonna do?
Well, it'll be local.
Take
You
it
ain't
out
got
your
no
crib.
goddamn-
Take it out your
You got no income
job.
coming in.
But
Technically.
I would. Shit, I wouldn't make it, but fucking $170 a paycheck. You know what I'm saying? $170 a paycheck because you're working in the mall, bro. And I'm playing sports, so I'm working 4 hours here and there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, hey, Monday through Friday from this time to this time. Man, you getting a little paycheck. You shit before you been walked out the mall, you been spent that bitch. I remember that was the reason I never wanted a job at Foot Locker. Because I was like, as soon as I get paid, I'm gonna give it right back.
I still want a job at Foot Locker.
Discount.
Bro, I'm gonna get a check
Part-time.
right back to these folks, bro.
I want a part-time job with the airlines.
That makes sense. That's an adult. That's an adult
Nigga,
reason. I was like, yeah, let me get a little job in the mall. Man, where? When I worked in the mall, I worked at stores. I knew I could get my whole check. I wasn't trying to get that bit right back. But yeah, just the feeling
Put you on
of
child support. They just go ahead and take it. You wouldn't even see it.
No, but I need to see it.
Okay.
I need to see it. So the best thing for me to do was
Start over.
wrap it up.
Not have a child.
Wrap it and start over. Like
I thought we were segueing.
yeah, no, not this time.
Okay, all right.
Not with mine. His start over. Mine, no babies. Don't have a kid. I couldn't afford it.
Yeah, don't do that.
So I can't ask the question I was going to ask.
Yeah, go ahead.
What was the... You said that you didn't have like a real job.
Yeah,
But you was still getting some money.
No. Like I type a nigga paper. I was doing all kinds. Like we was in college.
Now look
For
at you.
100.
You
I was selling
you should
food
feel
stamps.
like a fool.
I do.
I was selling food stamps. Like we were getting food stamps. I was selling some of the food stamps.
$107 an hour.
No, $107 a damn near a check. I was working like I had my second year in Tallahassee. I had got a job at
It just so happened that you just accidentally said that.
It was
my second year in Tallahassee. I had got a job at Victoria's Secret.
Yeah, you told us that.
Yeah, I was working there. So you ain't making no whole bunch of money, but the little money you get, you just, you know what I'm saying, you're trying to do what you can do with it. So
That's
you
a
figured
good
it
job.
out.
I
That
never
sounds
thought
like a
about
great
working
job.
at
Because I'm
Victoria's
not.
Secret.
I know I'm not gonna spend my money back in here.
Not in there.
You could.
But you might end up.
You could like
Later
match
on
a
that.
bra and
I'm
paying
not
the sets.
spending no money on no drugs. Yo, I'm 21 years old, bro. I'm
I'm
not
just saying,
buying
like-
your panties, baby.
Yeah, no, not
I
that.
did.
But you probably gonna talk to somebody,
I bought
and
my
then y'all have an
girlfriend some boy
opportunity to meet
shorts.
after. And then
I'll show her everything she need to buy.
I bought some too. He had that 5 for 20.
That's what's up. That was real adult of you.
Yeah, it was nice on it too.
I would sell her.
But just talking
any
about
on that shit.
your ex looking good and these.
Who said it was my ex? Who said it was my ex? I ain't have a lot of girlfriends. Who said it was my ex?
Oh, okay.
Definitely my wife.
Well, we don't want to know how good your wife look in her panties.
I do.
We don't.
And if it wasn't your
Close your ears.
wasn't your ex, let's talk about what we was gonna talk about today. Starting over.
I don't know how to do it.
That's
So
the segue right there. Starting over. What does that look like?
Now it's time for the segue.
God damn. The
the
ex
best.
just would have been better in that situation. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I got you. But it wasn't. I got to tell the truth. In the midst of the lies.
You still buy the 5 or 20?
Nah.
Why not?
So today, I think it's been something that, especially as an adult, that we've all had to do, all had to tackle.
At some point in your life,
At some point,
space in your life.
and if you haven't,
it's coming.
it's
baby.
coming.
It's coming.
Yeah, man. And that's starting over. Like whether it's starting over in a new
Boy,
city,
I did.
starting over at a new job. Shit, I started over at a new school a couple times.
New relationships.
There you go. Whether those relationships be romantic or your friendships,
This man is crazy.
it's starting over. Have you had to start over? Can you think of a time where you had to start over?
Can we ask Brandon first?
Yeah, Brad. What was the what was a time that you felt like you had to start? Like what was? As a matter of fact, I get even more specific. What was one time that you had to start over where it was probably like the roughest?
Man, what's wrong? I got real tears on it, bro.
Ask stupid questions, get stupid answers. Go ahead, bro. We waiting on you.
hold on.
Everybody is waiting on you. All 12 of us.
All right, what was the question?
What's a time
Bro,
that
this
you?
man is stupid, bro.
What's a time that you had to start over?
Fuck. Go ahead, bro.
What's a time that you had to start over and it was probably in your mind like the roughest time you had to start over? Or what led to that start over feel?
Come on, man. Be an adult. Shit.
Oh, bro, what the fuck? Oh, shit. The roughest time, bro. I don't know. Hold on. Let me gather myself, brother. Just give me a
God
second.
damn it. I
I'm
gotta
sorry.
go now.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
For me, it was of course, when I transitioned out of football. It was I had put so much time, attention, effort into going down a certain path, belief, vision of who I was supposed to be, and going down this football path, professional, building a career, all that stuff. And then it's taken away from you. It's not your choice, but you have to make a pivot, a change in life. And when I made that change, I hadn't put so much attention into myself outside of football. So really, when I got cut the last time, I felt like I had to start over at who I was as a person. I didn't know the value that I could bring to any entity outside of a football organization, in a professional sense. So I ended up moving to Virginia right after, getting a little job with a military logistics company, and I just I knew this isn't me, but you got to start over, so you can't just not do nothing.
Yeah.
I said I was doing that, and I was Ubering, so I was just trying to figure out who this new Wallace is going to be. You got to build something. I mean, I had an electrical engineering degree, but I never wanted to do that. I did it. I finished it because I started it. That was pretty much it. So starting over that's when I got connected with TED Talks. I would sit and listen to TED Talks while I was working and just try to start to build my mindset of how I wanted to think, how I wanted to develop, financially, how I wanted to continue to build myself. It's actually the origin of when I started thinking about a business. It was like spending time listening to people through their story and their experience and the value of the lessons that they were able to bring out of those experiences. And I was trying to hold on to them to give myself opportunity forward. So, moving from there, I kept chasing and trying to figure out who I was, because it really wasn't even about, like, I still don't even think about the job that I do. It's who am I becoming. So, starting over, it took me down. It's like you on this plateau that's up here, that's up high. You work to get up here, and then you have to fall all the way back down to the ground, and then find another mountain or
to actually even climb.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then start to climb. So eventually there's some people that entered my life, and then one of them that had been in my life, my mother, helped me get an internship, and then we started this process of developing a career. But really it was me starting to develop who I was, who I am, and who I can possibly be.
I think one of the I ain't gonna say toughest, like in a sense, but like one of the toughest as in best TED Talks I saw, especially like you were talking career and starting over, is the Simon Sinek.
Yeah.
Yeah, like finding your why.
Yeah.
Man,
I enjoy listening to him.
That was one of the best TED Talks I ever heard.
Yeah.
Like it changed a whole bunch of stuff about the way I thought, and that's been since I lived here. One of the companies I was working for let me hear that TED Talk, and I was ready to leave them.
Yeah.
I was like, shit.
That shit backfired.
Yeah, like, man, this was perfect. Thanks, guys. I see you motherfuckers in the streets.
I was listening to these TED Talks, and I'm like, I'm not supposed to be here. I'm not going to be here. I got to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
But they open your eyes to thought processes that you might have heard about them, but you actually see somebody who's a result of them.
Yeah.
And they speak from true experience, true study. And I was really trying to connect and find something for my mind to grab hold to, because I was spiraling. I was doing erratic things that, like, I look in the mirror, that's not you, bro. But I was doing them weekly. Yeah. It was a traumatic experience, bro. All right, man. Goddamn. Somebody else take this shit before I go.
I got a question
somewhere.
So,
he was
crashing out and shit. He was out here crashing.
What the fuck, bro?
I was doing erratic things.
Oh my fucking god!
Every week I was crazy. I was crazy, bro. Nah, listen, I ain't go that far, but
I just looked myself in the mirror and said, "Why was you better than this?"
listen. So we know the toughest one.
What Kevin Hart said about his
That's what I went to. Your dad was with me.
sucking dick for money.
What's the last time you had to, like, what was the last starting over moment you had? Like, I know that's probably, like, we'll say your biggest and the toughest. But what can you think of your last one? I can name one.
For me?
Yeah, but go ahead. When you motherfuckers left and went to New Jack, you niggas started over.
God damn, man.
Same answer for you, nigga. Remember that?
Yeah, we did
Your
that.
turn.
That was my last start over. How'd that shit go?
We got
Worked
chip.
out.
We got chip.
It worked out. I had
came
more
back.
interceptions than I ever had in the league. So it was good. It was comfortable.
Shit the fuck up. Now, what was your last real start over?
I think it was stepping into the company I'm in now. I mean, I got a little taste of construction beforehand, maybe like a year, but it wasn't like on the scale of what we do. So stepping into a space where I've always been either in the locker room or around black people, to a space where ain't nobody besides maybe the laborers. At one point it was, if we have 400, let's say we have 100 people on the operation side, it was two of us. Two people that look like me. And the other person worked in another office. So I never saw anybody look like me.
Right.
So stepping into that world to not necessarily assimilate, but to, one, get comfortable and confident in myself in their space, but then also be able to be open and receptive to who they are in their space. So that was a huge change for me, because I come from Southwest Atlanta where it's all black. I went to North Carolina A&T, all black. Went and played football in Detroit. Locker room is about 75% black, and the same thing in Canada. To then come in and get into a construction space that,
and you're literally the minority.
I was about to ask, you ever meet one somebody that look like you but think they're them?
Say it again.
You ever meet somebody that looks like you but think that they're them?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Because it was like,
That's the
another
worst.
brother.
Yeah,
Boy,
you-
and you go,
Like, what's going on, man?
Bro, it's so crazy.
Hey, what's going on, brother?
Y'all
But-
probably experienced this. Like you walk in you can walk in a conference room full of people, and nobody look like you except that one person that's sitting in the other corner.
Yeah.
Y'all make eye contact, and eventually at some point y'all come together. I guess as wild as it is, it's a
That's just how it's supposed to be.
and it's how it's supposed to be, but it's how it is.
Why not?
Because everybody in that room is a person,
Right.
and that person might be like you said, just think that they one of them.
Cool.
But there's a connection that you have.
And when y'all have that connection, you both know, nigga, we made it.
No, look.
Right.
We're
so-
unique.
Look,
Yeah,
so,
but that's what I'm saying. That's where eventually it comes in and
Yeah.
like, hey,
look, some
It's
shit get
like-
said,
Yeah.
and y'all be
Yeah.
like,
Yep.
yeah,
Boy,
Yeah.
some of the emails that get sent across, and then the side emails that we like. Guess we gotta sit through this
just
one.
make sure you don't
Like, did they
reply to
think this
all.
shit-
Yeah,
through?
yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
But no, I mean, I feel you're supposed to. Cause look at the room. Like we're not supposed to be in here,
Exactly. Yeah, no, for real.
but we are. What's up, my nigga? Like it's supposed to be at that moment.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
I feel that.
So
So
what
yeah,
about-
that was my start over.
gotcha. Your toughest and your most recent. So what about you, brother? What do you think was your toughest
Toughest,
start over?
moving here.
How long you been here?
12 years, almost 12 years, 13 years, something like that. Yeah.
Why'd you come here? I said, why'd you come here?
Cause my wife was up here. Well, my girlfriend was up here
That's so sweet.
at first. All right.
All right.
But yeah, leaving my parents' house.
What probably made that the toughest for you?
First of all, this would be my first time having, I guess, all of the responsibility, right? Because that was from college. I had help,
Yeah.
right? I moved back home, had help. Then I left home, went to Tuscaloosa, still help. But when I moved here, it was nothing. It's just me and her, right? So, like the complete start over. Finding a job, finding a spot. So much of a start over that nigga. I remember when we first got our first spot, we was at Target, Walmart or Target. We getting like shit to start a home.
Yeah.
And so I'll never forget this lady, she was like in front of me. She was like, oh, they just moved in somewhere. Like you could tell, nigga. We
Of course.
Shower
random
curtains.
shit.
Shower
we
curtains.
gonna need a trash
dish
can.
rack.
Towels and
Yeah,
washcloths.
we need a trash can. Or ironing board. I like iron on the iron.
Yep.
Like just little shit, bro. From just a first start apartment, right? So that shit, bills. Nigga, hold on. All right, gotta pay this bill this day. How the fuck do I pay the bill? Like,
Yeah.
what do I like? The complete start over. So, and just moving up. That would be
The
the
toughest.
toughest.
And then what do you think? Well, not even what you think, but what do you feel is your most recent?
Most recent. We have to be switching jobs.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, switching job. Like I said, I hate to be sorry, right? So, coming into a new job,
You were sorry.
not knowing shit, you saw
Yeah.
you don't know, but to me that equals sorry. Like, damn, I can't wait. Like, I'm ready to get out of this shit. I hate not knowing.
Yeah.
Right? I want to get in and just automatically know how to do this shit.
And just be good at the shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that ain't how shit went. So
Yeah.
that was the newest.
But you still
start
there.
over.
You still there though.
Oh yeah. I'm okay now.
Strong now.
Yeah, hell yeah. I might make it. Goddamn shit. Need me by 10 out of there. If I get 10, yeah, I'm
Straight.
good. Hell yeah.
Do you think, like with either one of those, and this goes for both of y'all, with the start over, do you think you could walk somebody through that start over if they had to go through it?
Nah.
If you gave me the time that I need to think through it, yeah. Because I would be able to think of a way to present the things that I experienced in the ways that I was able to push through or proceed
Manage.
through them.
I think, but even with those startups, you had people that could tell you those, but each startup was going to be unique to the person.
But I also never asked anybody. So we're in this scenario. If somebody asked you, and you had to put something together, could you? I think I could.
Yeah, I mean, I could put something together, but I don't think I think you're still gonna go through all the hurdles because it's just mandatory.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
You're not fast forwarding them. You're just giving them. It's like a book.
Yeah.
You're not gonna live the life that the book shows, but just giving you a perspective and opportunity,
the
options.
timeline or chapters or
That's
whatever.
true. I don't think I could just because of that shit was like, I don't know, like every day just. So I don't think I could give you a blueprint of what that was. Me personally.
Could you give like one quote or one thing that they can work by to help them get through? Mine would be show up every day intentionally.
And so you see how you put that. Show up every day and be intentional.
No, what?
Don't stop
you just
moving.
said.
Like it's the same. I said show up every day and be intentional.
No, okay.
Right? So mine would be don't stop moving. Like
That's something you can give somebody.
yeah, that like literally don't stop.
But then you could take that to a deeper level because you could say, hey, I had opportunities things that happened that made me want to stop. But when I didn't stop and I showed back up, it gave me the opportunity to correct the things that I wasn't understanding or messing up before, and then continue to do those things right, and then get another opportunity to do something different moving forward. You could take whatever your baseline is and start to grow from it. And then to me, you could tell a story to somebody to help them through this.
I never stopped.
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah,
whatever you feeling, whatever you feel.
You can literally say, and to this day, I'm still moving.
Yeah.
So it's
I'm
a
a little
never
more
stop.
comfortable today, but bro, I can honestly say every move from the 12 years, I haven't been stagnant. Not one time. Like every time was something better, and a lot of shit was uncomfortable. When I left my Thrive and then went to Clorox, oh Jesus, hated it. But if I never left, I never would have been invited back for more money. You see what I'm saying? Left, great job. One paying enough, went somewhere it's only for the money because who the fuck wants to go there, right? 12 hours a day. So, and swing shift, days and nights.
Yeah.
I mean, I was working overnight. That was crazy to me. I'm like, Lord, this ain't for me.
Yeah.
And only did 3 months before I got a call back. Hey, we gonna give you what you want.
Yeah.
Bet, let's go. To now, to being let go, well, I was gonna leave anyway. To having the call from this job to like, oh my God, yes, everything, yes. You know what I mean? So everything has just been on the up and up.
Just like that's why I said if you gave me some time to think about it, because we just in 2 minutes got into a deeper response to your answer. Because at first it was nothing.
But no, what I'm saying is, so for that person, right? I can't say, well, what I did was I did this. I didn't have a plan, right?
But
so
your plan was I'm gonna continue.
I'm gonna continue. That's why I said that.
That's enough.
Yeah. Okay.
And some people, because in such a hole people get in, they get into their head like it's better for me not to do anything. But not doing anything is gonna leave you.
I think that's a thought, and also ain't nobody else ever went through what I'm going through.
Yeah.
I think that's what a lot of people think. Like,
somebody
man, ain't nobody
pity on me. Somebody.
I could definitely tell you, like, no, nigga, I've been there, and I just didn't like.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you got that.
Yeah.
Especially somebody who's never been through.
Yeah, you put the experience into a talk. I think,
but
I
feel like, so Wallace could say, well, I did this and then I did this, and what I plan to do next, I also like. That's not me. You see what I'm saying? That's why I was saying. What
was my thing? Keep showing up.
Yeah.
That's at the very root of it all. I could have all these plans. They can fall fucking through.
You're right. And you keep showing up. It don't matter.
Like,
you're right.
Realistically, y'all are saying the same thing just with different titles.
Yeah.
So like it's showing up and keep going.
Yeah.
Like you gotta show up to even be able to go. So I think you're saying the same things just with different titles.
I just wanted you to understand that you have more value than you think it's not. I don't know.
You can give somebody a TED talk
I can,
on your experience, and it'll let somebody know like it can get better.
Yeah.
It'll continue to get better. Even if it ain't looking like it in the moment.
Yeah.
There's still better than
and I think so I compared to when we met and I told you about the story from high school to college, right? I could give you I did this and this and this and this and this. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I was thinking when you was like, can you give them, like, I can lay the real blueprint out with that, but as far as the starting over with life,
I mean,
I just looked up and just, like I said.
But you could tell them how you felt when
at this moment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then how you were able to pull yourself out of that feeling. Because at some point, they're going to feel that feeling. They might not do what you did.
Yeah.
But what happened when you felt that feeling? Oh, shit, I got up the next day and I started calling and trying to find another opportunity. And eventually, after 100 calls, I found one. And that gave me the opportunity. Like, you can tell somebody something to help them through what's coming.
Your testimony.
That plan was every day. That was the time, boy. Like, from firefighter to everything, just trying to find a career, find something.
Yeah.
Ended up being a fucking respiratory specialist. What the fuck, nigga? All right.
I think the transition into adulthood is a scary one. If you're not one of them kids who was like, I'm gonna go to college to be an accountant, and then I'm gonna be an accountant.
Yeah.
If your role wasn't a straight one, I think when you have to veer off, like, outside of having faith, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that could be a scary.
Bro, thinking about it is more scary than going through it.
Is it?
Yes.
I think
what he just said, bro. If I had to think about
when you broke,
no,
that shit hard.
Yeah, you
I
don't
know
know
it is,
where
but you're trying to get yourself out of that situation. Think so. If I had to think about, like, what will my transit? What does this look like? That's scary to just like. Man, I gotta do what? I gotta go through what? Oh shit!
Hey, could you go through what you went through to get where you are again?
Hell yeah, yeah. But to think about it though, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, to sit back and think about how I started and what, like, it's like, bro, what the fuck? I'm gonna try to find like shortcuts and shit, and it probably won't work.
You should.
It probably won't work.
You have more knowledge on this side though.
I think going
the
through
process,
it every day, yeah.
The process is what you needed.
Like, cause I'm not thinking about it in the moment.
Right.
But today, right now, sitting back, thinking about Brandon, this is what it's gonna.
Listen,
man,
your experience.
Nigga, my anxiety would have sent me off a breeze.
Your experience at Clorox probably played a part in prepping you for what you're doing right now.
No, for sure.
So, had you not experienced that in your process,
for sure,
this is like a different way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole different touch.
Yeah,
like, take a step out of your process. Take the military auxiliary thing, right? Take that out. You go straight from football to Ubering, and now
construction.
You into construction.
Yeah.
Outside of, I got team experience.
Yeah. You know what's really funny? Like, when I was doing logistics, I had to always take these numbers that were identifying whatever package we were trying to get to a certain location across the country, and I would have to go through, and the number pad was on the right side of the keyboard, and I had to learn to do that quickly so I can get through my list within a day. I started going through pay applications for my subcontractors and we have to put them in a single form, and it's like sheets that build to other sheets. Now I'm efficient. I'm like, I learned this shit.
Tinky, yeah.
I learned this shit 7 years ago when I was just trying to do my job, the shitty job that I was going to do. But it helps me process this part of my job a lot quicker. Yeah. Like, little shit like that, you don't realize, you know what, that shit helped me.
It played a part. Yeah, it's like what we talked about in the last episode. Like, you learn how to manage the 35,000 so that you know how to manage the 70,000 so that you know how to manage the 105.
And somehow I still be goddamn ending up short.
More money, more problems.
Short.
More money, more problems.
Exactly. Bro, it's more money. It's more money. It's more money to spend.
I was gonna be rich when I start paying for daycare. I'm rich. And then nigga, you said, I can't wait till next year. Nigga, I'm rich. Man, we saving.
What the rest of my money with?
Saving at least $1,000 a month.
Where the fuck that shit go?
What the fuck is it right now? My shit still takes $28.
Shit, they eating that grand. They eating that grand.
What the fuck, man?
Yep, you gotta account for that.
I was so excited about that shit. Like, nigga, no daycare. Oh, nigga, it's up.
They growing and eating
I
more.
don't know what happened.
Hey, look,
Now,
I told
now
you.
he playing football. You paying dues
Man,
for sports.
I told you just now. If we get through the credit card debt, that's opening up an extra $3,000. I already know I'm not gonna see it. Whether it's gonna go to savings, whether it's
Go
going to the
something
house,
else, yeah.
whether we get a new car, it's gonna go
Something-
somewhere.
yeah.
You
It's
going
gonna
to
go
buy a new set
somewhere.
of tires every pay period.
It's
Well,
gonna go
goddamn,
somewhere.
I just bought some
I gotta get a. That's another. I gotta get an oil change every month.
every month. You driving that much?
No,
Your car
my
that-
shit. Them niggas told my ass, you have the worst engine in the world for cars, and you have a turbo.
This your car or your wife's
My car.
Oh shit!
So I said, God damn.
Hey, look, that's that. You know, I told you I save $120 on my car every month.
And my shit running out too.
Boy.
Like it ain't like oil change time.
You
My
got
shit
that?
running out. Like bro, I went and got an oil change food. Nothing was on the stick. I said, hold on, time out. Time out.
Ain't no way to fix that.
Time out.
Like, is it a leak or something?
No leak, no nothing. She told me whatever the fuck the motor is, I got it all written down, but whatever the fuck the motor is, plus the turbo shit, and like
Just drinking it.
miles now, it just
But something has to be, because oil is not a system that burns anything.
Yes.
It goes into a reservoir.
Yeah.
So everything in there is supposed to be in there.
Yeah.
If it's nothing in there, there's a problem.
yeah, that shit.
They
is
need to
bur-
figure out that problem.
But for every car, they told me, they was like, yeah, everybody has she said a Kia something and the Hyundais
Hyundais.
with these type of motors. GE,
It's like that.
GES or GE
They didn't
something.
tell you that when they sold you that.
Fuck no, hell no. GE
like that
something.
3.5
But
some
plus,
shit.
I got the turbo.
Yeah.
So she was like,
Yeah.
that makes it even worse. She was like, and plus your high mileage now. So now she told me like I gotta just get the $100 and something oil change. She was like, it's gonna last a little longer, but
Yeah.
she said, but
The
my
high
best
mileage.
thing to tell you is to keep some oil in your trunk.
Yeah.
Just
To be
I'm
able to put something in
nigga.
Yeah, that's crazy.
If I said another week, I would have had to get a new car. She's like, probably.
That's fucking
That's
crazy.
crazy.
I'm glad they told you.
But I'm
Well,
gonna pay $100 and something a month for oil change.
Then
$600 a month for a car note right now.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know where you're gonna get it for 6, but
Well, yeah, you right.
you would have won.
You right.
Why?
Bro,
Yeah.
cars
You gonna
is
be finna
expensive
buy
with
a car
these
soon.
rates.
Boy, listen.
Cars and rates
Did you
is
see the
expensive.
average car payment?
No.
The average car payment in the USA, it's like $670 or some shit like that.
And that's on the low end.
6, 7.
Average.
I'm fucking around and lease a car with that shit going on. That's fucking
But
crazy.
you get a car that's,
I'm finna go buy me a
if you're
goddamn.
looking at a vehicle that's $30,000 or more, you starting to look at like you're getting closer to the $700 to
I'm finna
$800
go buy me a
That makes
Toyota
sense.
Camry, bro.
because of the
98.
interest rates right now.
I want to get a Toyota Venza. I just seen one.
I don't know what that is, but
That
it
shit
sounds
nice
too
though.
new.
That shit
I don't
nice.
want nothing
It's
fucking-
only 33,000 too. 33, 34.
Okay.
Is that a new
Check
John?
the engine, nigga.
The
Hey,
one that
Toyota.
look like
Toyota.
the one that kind of look like the what you call it? Is it
I don't
the
know
one that
what
took?
you call it is.
It's one car Toyota put out that took the place of something else.
It's like the mid-size SUV.
Man, we
Oh,
definitely having a
Yeah.
fuck, we on the podcast,
We going.
guys.
Hey, we part.
Y'all go ahead.
Hey, when it's your turn though.
Shit, fuck me
Yeah,
up.
I don't got
Hey,
none.
No.
I'm trying to see what the fuck
Alright,
is
let's
going
ask
on
him a
right here.
Hey man, can we do a be continued? Cause
I just want to get Byron answer, man. We get
All
out
right,
of
come
here.
on. And I wanted to go somewhere else with this too, but we can come back to it. We can do a part 2. of
Where
this
you
one.
want to go?
After his, I mean, just starting over, or what does starting over look like in relationships, friendships,
Yeah, I thought we was gonna get there
everything.
sooner.
Yeah. So his question
Damn,
kind
we
of
talked
threw
about
us
work
off.
the whole
His
fucking time.
question, man. You know
Well,
you gonna answer
it was the things that y'all decided. I said,
talk
what was the
about.
toughest things that what was y'all toughest start over? Like y'all decided to go with work.
We
and
ain't start
shit
over
like
in
that.
relationships. We stuck.
Yeah, you could have started over.
But
we
we
didn't.
can get
No,
to
I'm
what
saying,
that
like,
may
you could've
look like,
started over
or
with
why you
something
may
else.
be scared to start over, or
Yeah, all of that.
what's
Yeah, y'all could do all
the
of that.
fears of starting over.
My biggest start over was it was kind of like the same as his, having to come back and do an adult job. Like I didn't even have a resume, bro, without a degree.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like my jobs was mall jobs
Yeah.
before that. You know what I'm saying?
I had nothing. That was crazy.
I had to finagle the words for those,
Of course.
and then I always said, if I get an interview, I got you.
Yeah.
But if like I just got to get this looking good on paper, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I went to 4 different schools. I can't list all 4 of those schools. I look like I don't start nothing and finish shit.
Just put Florida State on there. You good?
And that's what I did.
Yeah.
So that was how I managed that. You know what I'm saying? So it was having to figure out how to finagle. Like I kind of knew how to do it, but when you start looking at these adult jobs, they're gonna start checking some of this stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to make sure I said enough, but not too much.
Yeah.
Too much, but not enough at times. You know what I'm saying? So it was, and then like my moving into adult was like I was going from just playing sports to now moving into an adult job, almost having a wife and family and all of that right there together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, God damn. What did I sign myself up for?
This is real.
Yeah, and it got real fast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then when that portion, then I moved, and that became another part. You know what I'm saying? So it was, all of this was going on at once. Like I was in Montgomery just when I first got home.
Yeah.
And that took some of the heat off of it because I'm at home. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm around people who I know. Hey, talk to so-and-so and see if I can get an interview.
Right.
Hey, put your boy on. You know what I'm saying? Like, but people only do that so much because people don't want to vouch for you with these jobs because, you know, I don't know what your work ethic look like for real. You know what I'm saying? All I know is you good at sports, nigga.
Hey, real quick, I think people don't put enough weight on, you have a resume with people that you know that's not on paper. People see how you move, how you act, how you work, and then they will be able to vouch for you or not based on that.
Yeah, because I walked into spaces and had just a regular conversation, like talking like, you went this, oh, you know so-and-so? Oh, man, let me tell you, I know you're good people. I'm gonna hire you.
Yeah.
And then they just keep talking, having the conversation. You know what I'm saying? I can say God has put me in positions where that's happened. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I know it's just a part of my process.
Yeah.
I was working for a company here. I was hating it. And I met this guy's wife when I went and applied for a job. She was like, I don't think I got nothing for you, but is it okay if I pass your resume along? I was like, yeah, that's great. Her husband came into the store and was like, hey, I need to buy some beds. I took through the whole process. He was like, my wife sent me in here to see you. I want to hire you.
Yeah.
That was how I got out of
and
Mattress
you didn't know
Firm.
it was him.
No clue.
Yeah.
That was how I went from Mattress Firm to working for Tile Source, doing the project management and construction management. I ain't know nothing about. He said, man, you just took me through a process. You made sure all my beds made it to me on time. He was like, you don't even realize what you just did.
What value
like,
you
you, if you can keep stuff together in a timely fashion and make sure everything works out properly and the project gets done, I can teach you project management.
And honestly, that's what somebody took a chance with me because I had no background, no interest, no thought of it. But they saw that based off somebody's word and a sit down talk with me, and they just gave me a shot.
Yeah. So I think like just kind of like the toughest part is doing, and then once you get going, it'll kind of work itself out.
Keep showing up.
Keep showing up.
Never stop,
bro. Don't stop.
Show up and never stop. Yeah. Like I think sometimes the getting complacent, like when you get okay, you get too okay with your situation.
Yeah.
Like
this is good enough.
Yeah. And God has a way of showing me every time, like it's time to move on, my boy.
I got some more for you.
I'm trying to do something outside of. I ain't trying to leave my job, but I'm trying to do some more stuff outside of that, like
Yeah.
To just so I don't feel too complacent.
Right.
Yeah.
Because this motherfucker, I will say, this is a job that I have you like just feeling okay with it, with everything, and I think they set it up like that. I don't know, but
probably so.
Yeah, no,
get them comfortable.
I think so because I'll tell you off camera, but they just did something else. It's like they can feel frustration or something. Yeah, and then they just throw you some money. All right, man, everybody.
I'm good. Yep.
You know, like, and that shit not. I mean, it's okay, but I don't think that's right. I don't know.
They're tricking you to make you feel like you're alright.
It's something. It's a word for that, but I don't know. But you know,
at the base, you gotta say, "Is it alright for my family?" But then after that,
Yeah.
And then you can start to say,
And I don't hate it.
like,
so
what do I feel about?
That's another thing. Yeah.
Yeah, like, so I was just about to say, like how do I feel about this morally? Like, because if I was already feeling some type of way, like, does them throwing this
Some
at
money.
me to shut me up make me feel okay? Like, or do I need something else? Because sometimes it ain't about the money; it's about the feeling that I get every time I walk in here.
But see, but me on the, like, I'm so like such in the positive with the job, like as far as mentally. Them doing, like, you know, the older heads, they get, you know, they complain and stuff. So them doing that kind of gets them. To me, it's just like, oh shit, all right, cool.
Yeah.
I was gonna come back tomorrow anyway.
Like, bro, you gonna get here. No, I'm not, because I understand that no matter your complaint, nothing is gonna change. You still have to come to work and do work.
So cool, complain so I can get my extra.
But yeah,
around, skip around,
I
man.
never want to get that mentality, bro. Thinking too much is like shit that's way above you.
Yeah.
If nothing's like you said, morally, it ain't fucking with me. Like I'm okay.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, shout out to them.
I think you do have to challenge your capacity.
Yeah.
Once you find a space of comfortability, now let me try to add something that challenges my capacity. Whether it is having children or whether it's starting to start a business on the side.
I'm gonna do that.
Whether it's a podcast that's outside of your 5 mile, 10 mile radius that you normally live in. Challenge your capacity, and then whether you fail or succeed, you've grown your capacity. So as you move forward, when opportunity shows itself, you're much more prepared.
Yes, sir.
So
LSU, baby, did they win?
Night.
Did they lose?
you
They won.
now we challenging you
LSU
guys.
won last week.
Let us know a time when you had to start over.
Yeah.
Let us know your toughest moment when you had to start over, and then give us possibly, if you feel like it, give us your most recent time where you had to start over.
And your worst, craziest nightmare.
Hey, we're gonna have a part 2 to this also.
Yeah,
I think that'd be a good idea.
I think starting over can go in a whole bunch of different directions. So
Or
I think
why you didn't start up. I said, or why you didn't start
Yeah,
over.
or why you didn't.
That's
there you
where
go.
I wanted to go.
I'm ready for that whenever y'all ready. So
You just roll your eyes.
nah, man. If all hearts and minds are
Fuck with
clear,
that.
boy.
I was talking about personally. I wasn't even talking about you.
I ain't saying
You roll your eye for a reason.
I ain't roll my eyes. Nigga, I close my eyes. I open them up and I
guess
start
what?
talking.
We'll play it back. We'll see.
Yeah,
It's
play
on
it back.
camera.
It's on camera. Nigga. Anywho, if all hearts and minds are clear,
Is your
go
shit clear?
USC.
You straight? You good?
I'm straight, my nigga. Go USC.
Hell yeah, USC. I don't even know
They
who
lost
that is.
last week.
I don't even know who
Don't
that
know what y'all talking
is. They still support them.
They lost last week. LSU beat them.
Fuck
Did they
LSU.
lose last
LSU
week?
beat them by 50.
Did they lose 50? 50? God,
Promises.
LSU beat them by 50 last week. What are we
Hey,
talking about?
That sounds
All right,
amazing. That's
man.
crazy.
We'll see.
But if all hearts and minds are clear, man.
And I'm good, man. I appreciate
All
y'all.
right. We appreciate you guys.
Love y'all.
We love y'all. Come back next week.
Appreciate you.
All love, baby. Like, subscribe.
I was about to
Hit
say,
the bell.
we ain't do none of that.
All of that shit. Do it.
Everything.
This how